Today, I want to share some mistakes I made as a new writer. Sometimes we don't know the mistakes we are making in our book. I wrote the first draft of this book that I'm working on right now about 5.5, 6 years ago, and since then I have learned a lot and grown as a writer. I'm nowhere near the kind of writer that I want to be, but I've come a long way and I want to have this conversation. It's easy to tear someone down and criticize writers and authors on their writing, but I hope to offer this space, my writing studio, as a safe space where we can talk about our mistakes with compassion. I primarily write in English, but it's not my first language. And so I am very aware that my English is not at the same level as that of a native speaker. But setting that aside, the biggest problem I face with my writing is shifting tense. I still find myself facing this problem, but now I'm very aware of it, so I am taking extra care during my rewrites and will pay special attention while I self-edit my manuscript. The other big one is info dumping. I did this in my first novel and my readers pointed it out to me. And so with my current novel, I'm being very mindful of how much I'm telling. Melodrama. I'm so guilty of this in my first book. Repetitive sentences, writing multiple sentences that basically give the exact same information. Writing scenes that don't move the story forward. Poor pacing. This one was another feedback that I saw multiple people say in their reviews for my first novel, that the story is too slow and towards the end it's too fast. I did not develop the peace story in my first novel, and I got the same feedback for my current novel from my editor last year, and I've been working on that with my rewrites. Dull characters. I paid too much attention to my main character and developing her backstory and such, and others were quite flat. It's another feedback I got from my developmental editor this time around while working on my current book, The Rajput. Head hopping. I write in third person omniscient and I badly suffer with this problem of head hopping between different characters in the same scene. And it's something I know I have to work to fix. Too many characters. In my first novel, there were too many characters who were introduced in the same chapter, and I didn't know how not to do that. But with my current book, in the first draft, I had too many characters, and then around the fourth draft, I had dropped 3 characters. I still have a big cast, but at least 3 less, right? I could go on and on with the many mistakes I have made, but these were 10 mistakes that I made as a new writer. In the next video, I will take 2 or 3 of these mistakes and share what I am doing and how I am fixing them with my current book, The Rajput. So I'll see you in the next one.